Whatever goal you have, whatever it is that you want to achieve, you kind of know already the path in order to get there. So as you embark on this path and as you start moving towards your goal, as you start taking action in order to achieve that goal, there will be certain things that pop up on this journey in order to distract you. So a distraction can be anything that stops you from doing what you need to do in order to achieve that goal. So if you're a student, maybe you're distracted by your phone, or you're distracted by partying and the party life and your friends and social commitments, or you're distracted by series, video games. And so as a result of that distraction, you are not studying, you are not putting in the work in order to achieve well and achieve this degree. So that's just an example. But a distraction pops up in order to pull you off that track. It's in order to keep your attention, keep your energy fixed on something else other than your goal. So the way I see this is the ego stopping us from achieving greatness. The ego doesn't like to be uncomfortable. The ego doesn't like to go into new areas of development, right? The ego doesn't like to grow. The ego likes things to stay the same and comfortable and safe. So anything that's new or anything that is uncertain is going to freak your ego out. So you can imagine that working towards a goal and achieving something big, although it is exciting and although you might really want it, there's going to be a part of you that is terrified and that doesn't want to actually achieve it. There's going to be a part of you that wants to stay small and safe and hidden and away from anything that could hurt you or harm you. That is the ego's job. It is to keep you safe and secure. So within that context, you can already imagine that while you are working towards this goal, there's going to be fear that comes up. Fear of judgment, fear of failure. There's going to be uncertainties, not knowing what to expect, not knowing what people are going to think, not knowing how people are going to receive whatever it is that you're busy doing. There's going to be doubt. There's going to be times where you feel like you can't make the decision. So indecisiveness. There's going to be times where distractions come up and distract you from what you need to be doing, or a distraction can just keep you comfortable and complacent and not taking action towards your goal. So becoming aware of your distractions, becoming aware of your fears, of your insecurities, of your doubts, of your limiting beliefs, bringing awareness to those parts of yourself will help you to become more aware, more conscious of the choices that you are making. So once again, you become aware of your distraction. You realize this action is keeping me from achieving my goal. So partying the whole time, going out the whole time, watching TV the whole time, scrolling on social media for hours on end, that is stopping me. That is getting in the way of me achieving my goal. So once you've brought awareness to that part of yourself that likes to stay distracted, or that likes to stay numb or unchallenged or comfortable, you become aware of that, and so you can choose to do something about it. You can choose to course correct and get right back on track. Because the aim of the distraction is to stop you from moving forward on that path. Because the quicker you move on that path, the quicker things change, the quicker there are effects to your behavior. So your ego is going to step in to stop you every step of the way with fear, doubt, uncertainty, distraction, limiting beliefs, everything that is just designed to keep you small. And these distractions are here to test you. So you need to ask yourself, how badly do you really want that goal? How willing are you to do what it takes in order to achieve it? Because every time that you become aware of your distraction, or you become aware of your fear, and then you choose to put it aside and move forward, every time you do that and make that choice, you build momentum in the direction that you want to go, and you reinforce those habits in your mind that are in alignment with what it is that you want to achieve. So you have to continuously course correct, continuously choose over. What is it that you really want? What is more important to you? Is achieving this goal more important to you than partying or than watching TV? Usually it's a big goal, and usually a distraction like that pops up when you're on the precipice of greatness. And so that whole situation is designed to test you. What is more important to you? Is this distraction, staying comfortable, staying numb, rather than challenging yourself, is that better for you? What do you value? Do you value growth? Do you value learning? Do you value your purpose? Do you value your goals more than these distractions? That becomes the question. And just a reminder that in order to move closer and closer towards that goal, you're going to need to integrate new habits, new patterns, new beliefs about yourself. And in order to make space for those new habits, those new patterns, those new beliefs, you have to release the old patterns, the old habits, the old beliefs. So in a sense, you're also shifting your perception of yourself. You're shifting your identity. So you start to realize, okay, in order to become a consistent, dedicated, hardworking, committed student, I'm going to need to put work in. I'm going to need to study consistently. I'm going to need to commit to it. And by doing that, you already know that the decision needs to be made. At some point, you're going to need to make a decision about who you want to be and about what is more important to you. So by becoming aware of your distractions, you can choose again, and you can course correct, and you can pull yourself right back on track. But this requires you to stay aware, to never get lost in the distraction for long enough that you completely lose track of the bigger vision and of the bigger goal.